So tracking your marketing real quick. We're going to talk through very, very quickly, tracking your phone calls, penetration reports, Google Trends, Google Analytics. So how well is your marketing working? You first need to know how you're tracking things, because if you're like me and you spent $100,000 on marketing and you're like, what happened? Who's to blame? You didn't track it, right? Like me, I didn't track it. CallRail. This is crucial for me. It tracks all of my advertising. You can set it up. There's a lot of different plans. They're coming out with AI, things like that. I can search trends. I can search keywords. I can search sentiment. Like there's a lot of things. All right. And you can see, so this is my calls from February. We had 87 first-time callers in my European store. All right. So 87 callers. Is my marketing working in that store? Is that what I wanted? What were the results that I wanted to do? Right. And so this tracks my Google My Business. The number pool is the Google Ads. And there's also another Google ad extension there. And then I have those postcards I was telling you about, the Mercedes, BMW, Audi. And then we did some IRS mailers too in February. So I use a program like CallRail, and you can click into each call and you can listen. I love to go to the first time callers. I click right there and I listen up. How did my advisors do answering the phone? Mailer penetration reports. All right. So how are my mailers doing? What's happening here? So again, I like to put a filter on this. I sort it by a lot of different ways, right? How many customers do I have in this zip code and that zip code and all that, right? Distance trumps dollars every time. Yes, it's CallRail. Thank you, Jay. So in this report, I look at this about 4 times a year when I'm doing a lot of new routes. If I'm in maintenance mode like I am this year, I'll look at this twice this year, so every 6 months. Google Business Profile Analytics. So again, that other screen I had up there, if you hit Analytics, this pulls up, and you have an overview. Then you have calls. If you want to see messages, you could. You have bookings, you have directions, website clicks. So this is super helpful to glance at every month. So when I do my P&L reviews with my managers, I pull this up myself and I look at this report so I can see, how did we trend? What happened? Did my marketing spend? Did it not spend? Things like that. This is super, super, super important. You can Google, Google Trends, right? And you can pull up this site and you can put in auto repair. You can put in diesel repair. You can put in European repair, BMW, Audi, whatever it is in your area. And you can it'll first bring up the United States map, right? And then you can go to a region and keep getting smaller and smaller. I picked Dallas-Fort Worth and I was like, hey, what is the 5-year trend for my area? And it's interesting, right, that this February hit about the same mark, very, very close to the same as COVID April in 2020. So this is huge, because you're like, man, am I slow? What's going on? What's happening? This will tell you your Google Trends. Here is a pro tip.